Good morning, morning breathers. Welcome to Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, Matt.
We made it through Monday.
Joined in studio today by boss man Matt.
I'm here.
Listen to him. See him.
And I get to wear these stylish headphones today.
Yeah,
We're in headphones today.
they're cool.
They are cool, Alex. Thank you. We
Thank you.
also have super producer Alex P.
Good to be here.
Welcome. Is the camera on so
They
can
can't-
people see this guy up here?
They can't see this guy up here yet. They don't know who the special guest is,
Okay,
but
so
they will soon.
but he
Once
can
we-
hear us, I think.
Yeah, he
can.
can hear us. He can hear us.
He's giggling.
He's already laughing. He's already in the spirit of the show.
Well, today is the day that we get to share who the three of us elected,
Yep.
nominated,
I think it's more of an earned honor.
and earned. Well
It's an
earned.
earned honor.
We have a fan of the month. Our first fan of the month for February was Paula,
Yep.
and fan of the month number 2 for March. I know we're almost through April, but we're getting to you, Jimmy. is our good friend Jimmy Arnold. Good morning, Jimmy.
Good morning.
Oh, we lost his.
We lost his volume.
Hang on.
You lost my volume.
Oh,
he is.
there we got it. There we
Okay.
got it.
All right. There we go.
Well,
Love technology.
tippy top of the morning,
Yeah.
Jimmy. You're coming to us live from Cedar Rapids. Is that correct?
I am. Yes. North side of Marion to be exact.
Okay.
And the wind is picking up, baby.
You are. So is your high school in that area? Is that Marion then?
Yeah. Yeah. Linmar is. I'm just north of Linmar a little bit. So
Okay.
yeah.
Got it. So yeah, we picked you, Jimmy. Number one, both Matt and I know you well. That's not why we picked you.
No.
We picked you because
It was not a stacked deck. It was an earned honor.
you've been a longtime listener and contributor, and we thought it was well deserved. What
thank
in God's name made you want to listen to us?
Well, hey, you got it. Like you said, longtime listener, first time caller. So, yeah. So the interesting thing is when Matt first started this.
Yeah.
When Matt first started this, you had a different super producer, and I knew that different super producer pretty well
There we go.
through his mom.
Mm-hmm.
And so that kind of got me into listening and watching. And of course there's you and there's Matt. So, you've got that combination there too. You and I know each other through the Shriners.
Yeah.
And Matt and I know each other in a little bit different way,
Yep.
in a good way. So Matt.
That
was
sounded a
probably
little
one of
freaky.
my
Yeah.
favorite students.
Yes. I was a student of Jimmy's when he was
Yes.
professor and then chair of the division, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Top student. I mean,
No,
as I recall,
we don't have to lie. Probably, if I'm being honest, Jimmy, probably half the time I'm like, all right, as soon as I'm out of this class, I'm popping a beer. So,
hey, I can't blame you on that.
Jimmy was drinking while he was teaching. No, I doubt that.
As far
I
as
doubt
you
that.
know.
not as far as you know. So that was at Iowa Wesleyan. Yep.
Any good stories you got, Jim, on my boss man Matt that can be
Well,
shared?
That can be shared. Well,
There's a
one
lot
or
of
two
people
might
that listen
have
to this.
Share at a different time in a different location, but let's just say Matt and one or two others were not always on time to class.
Not always.
Not always. So
Not always.
we'll go with that for starters.
Well, let's.
we-
What is your recollection of this, Matt?
Well,
you are
that's-
always on time.
Well, I am now. I have a thing about it now, but
He's never been late
yeah,
to this show. so.
Yeah, I probably was a little late to class. Some of those early morning classes are a little tough, but we took a
Like
trip.
10?
Like 10, yeah, the afternoon, 1 o'clock. We had a J term essentially called interim, right?
Interim. Yep.
Interim. So in January, we had a 3-week class, and it was one solid class for 3 weeks. And I think it was my junior year. Jimmy led a class to St. Louis and took a bunch of us to St. Louis, and we toured a bunch of different places down there, including
Like
Anheuser.
brewers?
Well, we did go to Anheuser-Busch.
Yep.
And,
thinking, Jimmy.
And everybody in the class, and which was a small class, I don't remember how many went, 5 or 10 or something. It wasn't a lot.
Yeah, something like that.
But anyway, we all toured the plant, and everybody was older than me by a year, and I was 1 week from turning 21.
Oh, so you didn't get a taste
And
of
at the end of the tour, everybody got a drink except for me. And then later that night, one of the guys with us, Chris Van Gels, I don't know if you remember Chris Van Gels or not.
Oh, yes.
But Chris Van Gels is from St. Louis, so later that night, Chris and I left and stomped on his stomping grounds, and he got me into a bar.
Yeah.
So we figured it out.
What?
Yeah, no. We forgot to
Shock.
tell you that
There's
part.
some shock and appalled right there.
He knew the bouncer, and so we walked up, and Chris is, kind of like the mafia thing. Like, he's with me. He's like, all right, we're going in.
Perfect.
So we got in.
Perfect.
That was a fun trip, though. We went to a lot of places.
It was. So Chris's dad at that time was VP of marketing for McDonnell Douglas.
Yep.
And he got us onto
Yeah,
the production floor
that's right.
where they made F-18 Eagles.
Yep.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, we got to see them. And oddly enough, fast forward, in one of my careers at Rockwell Collins, the Navy was my customer, and we were putting radios on F-18s. So I got to say, I've seen one of these things get made.
Yeah. That's a cool trip.
I didn't. Do they still make those down there, Jimmy?
Boeing is down there now, but
Okay.
yes, they still make them down there.
I'll be darned. I didn't know that. That
Yeah.
way cool.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we went to Anheuser-Busch, went to McDonnell Douglas. We went to one of the telecommunications places, and I can't think of it right now.
We went to Schnucks,
Yeah.
the big
That's a
grocery
grocery store. Yeah.
Yep.
conglomerate. Golly, I'd have to look back in my records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
But
remember.
It was a fun trip.
I don't remember either, so it's all good.
And well, I want to know the purpose of the trip. What was the class?
So it was, as Matt said, it was during our term in between the fall and the spring semester.
You had
called
3
interim.
weeks. 3 weeks to kill.
Yep. And so faculty were encouraged to do something different and innovative. And so what I did for about 3 years, contacted businesses went between Chicago and St. Louis because they were drivable.
Yep.
And we visited businesses. These were all business students. And so got to talk about manufacturing, about distribution, about marketing, and met with real businesses. As Matt said, Chris Van Gel's dad was VP of marketing for McDonnell Douglas, so he talked to us about how they worked with the armed services, Schnucks, quite a bit about distribution.
Yeah. Cool stuff.
Yeah. And the other good part about it is a good class, is a good trip. I think is a 3-week term. And I think the first week we learned about the businesses we were going to, and then we went there. And then the third week we were pretty much done. So the third week of the interim was just like, all right, we're good.
May or may not show up. Well, Jimmy, thank you very much for joining this morning. You're going to stick around with us for a little bit, yes?
Absolutely, I am.
That's awesome. I need to say thank you to KCTC.
Jimmy threw us off our game. He forgot that.
I do this every once in a while. I'm not that regimented, Jimmy. I try and get it out of the way early, but sometimes I don't. So KCTC sponsors the Southeast Iowa Video Network.
Thank you, Casey.
Casey.
Go ahead, Jimmy. Say thank you, Casey.
Thank you, Casey.
There we go.
All right.
Thank you, Casey, and all the gang at KCTC. And also, we'd like to thank Willie over at Hy-Vee and all of our local Hy-Vees and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh for sponsoring the Morning Breath team.
Thank you, Willie.
Willie is the best.
Willie is the best.
Yeah, he is. A little news. Caitlin Clark surprisingly went number 1.
We were all shocked.
Yeah. You see the look on her face?
Yeah.
I think it was more relief than anything.
Well, yeah. And the one that was, so everybody knew Caitlin was going good, and we're all graduate, but Kate Martin going at 18, that was pretty cool too. I
18 in the second round. That
Yep.
was very good. How many teams was there? 24.
There's 12 teams
Oh,
and 3 rounds. So there's only 36 people drafted, and she was right in the middle.
I'll be darned. Good
Yep.
for her.
Yep.
And the arch nemesis of of Iowa, and Caitlin. Angel Reese, she went number 7 to Chicago.
I got a giggle out of Alex. What was that giggle for?
Arch nemesis, you know?
Hey, it's Bill. I'm going to learn more about the WNBA. I don't know if there's got to be different divisions, right? Like an East and a West.
I don't know.
Wait, do you know anything about it, Jimmy?
I do not.
Yeah,
I
see?
can honestly say I've never watched a WNBA game before.
That would be me as well.
Yeah.
Alex,
Well,
on the
now-
other hand, is a big fan.
Yeah.
And so I'm waiting for
Totally.
him to. I'm
Yep.
waiting for you to
Yep.
jump in a little bit.
I just don't want to spoil it right now for you guys.
So
that's
I
why
would
I'm not-
think that Chicago and Indiana would be in the same
I would guess.
division.
I don't know if they even have to be. I don't know.
I don't know.
I-
I don't know why
With
you
only
wouldn't.
12 teams.
Yeah. How many games they play? There's a lot of questions we don't know
Well,
about the WNBA.
at one point I heard that, I don't know how many games. Well, actually, they just came out. So the Indiana Fever has 36 of their 40 games that are going to be nationally televised. And so 40 games. So,
Oh, okay.
but somebody said that, I mean, and we all know this a little bit anyway, but so the draft was, I mean, the season just ended a week ago or a week and a half ago. She got drafted last night. They already have spring 2 warm-up games, like May 3rd already.
She's got a quick learning curve
Yeah,
here.
and then the Olympics maybe is thrown in there, and then I think she can play if they made if they made the playoffs and into the finals. It could be like until October.
Wow, that's
That's
it's going to be a long year for her.
A long year.
There's no break really. I don't know that I could do that. How about you, Jimmy?
You can't work all year round.
That's a lot of traveling.
Just jump right back in after all of the Big Ten basketball and jump into
Yeah,
the WNBA.
I've forgotten the real estate business that you get 3 months off a year to kind of recuperate.
Every once in a while, I take a day. If you'd like me to take three months off, I'd be happy to.
We had that discussion the other day, didn't we? Where would you go for 3 months?
Uh-huh.
So
Done.
done, gone. See ya.
See ya. All I have to do is win the lotto.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gone.
There you go.
you don't even want to play the lotto right now. It's only worth like 30 million.
Yeah,
So
it'll do.
it's not even worth your time.
I agree. The government
agree.
takes so goddamn
Me
much
too.
money. It's
You'd only be left with
ridiculous.
about 15 million bucks. Then
Yeah,
what do you do?
well, listen, I wouldn't want to be a poor billionaire,
I don't think that makes you a billionaire.
millionaire,
Yeah.
whatever it is. What else? What else is happening?
I had to get another crown put on yesterday. We don't need to talk about that. That's not funny at all.
There's $1,000.
Yeah, well, little more than that.
Alex, what do you mean? Get your camera all fixed over there. It's dead.
It's dead.
We have no camera on Alex.
And we have no idea, really, right? I mean, he could just be saying, "I don't have a camera today."
We saw him fumbling with it.
That doesn't matter.
I can't even. How come I can't hear him?
I don't think you're coming through the.
Jeez.
Sorry, I was typing on the keyboard trying to look up this division thing, you know?
Oh,
I
look.
want the viewers, but I can't. I don't think there is because. Wait, 2 conferences.
There has to
6
be an
teams,
East and a West.
2 conferences, but it doesn't say what the conferences are.
Right. Yeah, there has to be an East and a West.
I-
North and a South. Something. You got to have something.
I'll take your word for it.
There has to be.
Yeah.
Let's take a break.
Yep.
We're going to take a break, Jimmy. We'll be back. We got a little treat for you when you come back.
Cool.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with the flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Step back in time and create unforgettable memories of the 2024 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Gather the family and immerse yourselves in the nostalgic charm of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and the horses. Whether it's the savory delights from the North Village to the log cabin or the unforgettable concerts, this is where memories are crafted. Plan now to bask in the history of the past from August 29th to September 2nd in Mount Pleasant. Visit oldthreshers.com for details. Don't miss this chance to make timeless memories.
Good morning and welcome back, Morning Breathers. We are live with our
Fan of the month.
fan of the month.
Fan of the month.
Say, what are you going to call me?
I don't know. I just can't nickname the fan of the month. So you're just going to be the fan of the month, Jimmy.
Okay.
My good Shriner
Gotcha.
friend from up north.
Okay.
Welcome, Jimmy. Before I get too far, I do want to say that because of the way we're formatting this, we're sitting here. We're not able to see easily who's joined us and who's saying good morning. So, Matt, you want to go through some of that?
So I
we
pull
can
these on my
recognize them?
phone. We just can't see him live like we normally do. But so Jimmy Ray's on. He's watching.
All right. Ray.
My sister Tiffany, Julie, Scott, Diana, Harvey, Hartman. My mom, Jimmy, says congratulations.
It's a big honor.
It is a big
Oh,
honor.
boy.
You win absolutely nothing.
And Paula's here, and Ann Klingensmith says morning, Jim.
All right, Ann.
She's Wesleyan, right?
Yes.
That's what I was pretty
actually,
sure.
she and I started the same year.
That's what I thought, that she was around that same time. Yeah. Cindy Gonnerman and Paula. I said Paula. So that's what we got right now. But we can't see them as they come in. So
Well, welcome everybody, and we love having you chime in, but this because of this format, we can't see it as normal. Normally we would. So you're hearing Boss Man Matt. We also have super producer Alex, who is camera-less today.
Good to be here.
he says.
Yeah, we don't know. We're
I know.
helpless.
We don't know. There's a lot of things we
Jimmy?
don't know.
If Alex doesn't hear, we're just talking amongst ourselves because we don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah.
He's pushing buttons.
He's still pushing buttons.
He's adjusting cameras that don't work.
I'm just testing it one more time, you know?
He's trying. He is our looker-upper of things. And well, eventually, sometimes he just chimes in out of the good of his heart.
And sometimes he just spontaneously giggles.
We like that. We like that about him. Jimmy, I had some would you rathers I'd like to run by you.
All right.
Yeah. So, for a starter, would you rather your significant other read what might have been your diary from when you were a teen, or your text about them to your friends today? Careful how you answer this.
Oh, boy. I'd say text about them today.
Yeah, because it's all good.
Right. Yeah.
She's a lovely lady.
She is indeed.
And
We've
so-
known each other for 50-some years.
50. That's a 50, Alex.
That's a 50,
It's a long
baby.
time.
That's a long time.
We went to kindergarten together.
Yep. I have a friend like that.
I have several.
Yeah, I agree. I don't text anything bad about my wife, my lovely other. So, and I'm fairly god-darn certain I didn't do a diary when I was a
Yeah,
kid.
I didn't do a diary, so
didn't either.
she could read that diary all day long because there ain't nothing in it.
Jimmy, would you rather your significant other be, and I think I know the answer to this, attracted to your soul or your body?
That one got Alex.
We're pretty sure we know the answer to this.
Oh,
She's
well,
just
she's already pretty much attracted to my body.
Yeah, I mean, that's a given. That's a given.
Yeah. So
But
I mean,
does that make you
so-
feel bad that, you're just a piece
It's
of
just
meat?
a piece of meat.
No,
No.
no. I feel good about that.
Yeah, I like that. It's not my cold, dark, black soul. Middle of my body. There's a song. Gosh darn it. If these headphones went on, I think I could think better and do a song, Alex.
They're restricting your earflow.
My thought process.
Messes with the magnetics.
This is certainly
Sitting.
different, Jimmy, sitting in this end. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad we're able to talk to you. But these headphones.
Yeah, So this is the third time I've done it. You've been on the other end of it before.
I
But
prefer the other end. Jimmy, I got one more.
Okay.
Would you rather your partner be a great cook and messy around the house, or an awful cook but very neat and tidy?
Well,
Now,
I can tell
if
you.
you have to make up a different significant other, do so.
I can tell you, Barbara is a fabulous cook, and she's neat and tidy.
You have
Well,
the best
you-
of both worlds.
I've
won the
got the
lottery.
best of both worlds here.
So
Yeah.
if you had the choice, if she
Oh.
was a great cook, but you had to do all the laundry and pick up and everything, would you like that, or would you rather she suck at cooking and you were cook? And I think you can cook, can't you?
Hey,
A good peanut butter and
those
jelly.
pizzas are a breeze, buddy. Yeah, and I can grill a steak. So I'm
about
going
all
to
you
say
need.
rather that she would be a great cook and a little bit messy.
Yeah,
How's that?
I would agree. Because, well, what do they say? The way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
yeah, but I have a
They do
lot
say
of
that.
stomach. So I don't know.
Did you have any you want to read, Matt?
We can read a couple. I'm gonna get off the relationship questions though, Jimmy. So these,
Okay.
yeah.
Good for you.
Would you rather always feel hungry or always feel tired? I feel like I feel tired all the time now.
I was just going to say, I'll say always feel tired.
Always feel tired. Tim,
I'm hungry.
I'll
I'll be hungry.
You'd rather feel hungry than tired.
I would.
Would you rather listen to an annoying laugh for a whole day or get tickled for 1 hour?
Oh, for God's sakes. Who thought of that one?
I don't know. The internet.
Yeah.
The internet thought of it.
Listen to an annoying laugh. I can put headphones on like you guys.
For a whole
And then-
day. Yeah, you can hear through these headphones.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking like, what's her name on Friends? Janice on Friends, or Fran Drescher on The Nanny.
Oh,
Ugh, all day.
nope.
I don't know. I think with 1 hour you're done and out of there. All right, one more. Would you rather wear pants 3 sizes too big or shoes 3 sizes too small?
I know my answer.
Pants 3 sizes too big. I can put a belt on.
Yeah, there you go.
So practical. That's why you were a professor, weren't you? Dude?
Oh,
Just a
absolutely.
practical dude. Any more?
No, we're good.
Okay, let's, Jim, we're going to take one more break, and then we'll come back. If you've got one more segment in you, that'd be great.
Okay.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
Melissa Westfall with Homegirl Realty. Heather and Charlotte and I have worked together for many years, and we have always had a vision to have a business together.
I'm Charlotte Howard, and the good news is we bring a very high level of experience. We have a combined 80 plus years of experience in this real estate marketplace.
I'm Heather Merrick, and Homegirl Realty brings a lot of things to the table. We have phenomenal communication with our clients, buyers and sellers, to make sure things are going smoothly and you don't have anything to worry about.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Good morning. Welcome back, Morning Breathers. I'm your host, Tim Elliott, joined by in studio with super producer Alex P.
Good to be here.
Boss man Matt.
Still here.
Fan of the month for March, Jimmy, our good friend Jimmy Arnold. Now's the time of day we get set for the day, Jimmy, so we got to listen to Matt talk a little bit here.
Yeah, because everybody loves that, I'm sure.
Well,
so.
Look, he's got that good D voice.
Something. 7:42 a.m. on April the 16th, so hopefully everybody got their... These guys have side conversations on them, Jimmy. You can't see it, but off to the side, they're having their own thing going on over here. So, temperature right now in Fairfield 62, Mount Pleasant 62, Washington 60. I think there's going to be some rain today. That's what everybody's saying, right?
We could use a shower.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to get more than that. Windy with scattered storms this morning, severe storms expected this afternoon, and some stray showers tonight.
They said it was going to rain last night.
Yeah, I know I didn't.
Yeah, 3 o'clock it was supposed to start.
Well, everywhere we're looking, the emergency management folks are putting out warnings about this afternoon. It's supposed to be
Are you calling a bluff?
I'm saying BS. It's going to rain.
Well,
we'll see. I haven't watched any weather, so I shouldn't say too much.
Well, they're talking about it. So high today of 74, low of 55, and I should have got the weather from Marion in honor of Jimmy, but I didn't. Fairfield, Connecticut.
Jimmy, what's the weather forecast? What's it look like there at your office?
It is windy, cloudy, and 57 degrees here in Marion.
Well, look at you. He's got it covered.
I wish you could see what we get to see, Jimmy.
It looks like a stone wall.
Looks like there's some kind of a dryer vent that's coming out this wall.
Does look like it.
Goo coming out of it.
We do not have oceanside views. Temperature in Fairfield, Connecticut, 67 for a high, 46 for a low. Things to do in Fairfield. The Thirsty Word reading series at Cafe Paradiso continues Thursday, April 18th, beginning at 7:30 p.m. And I just like their little tagline. It says, join us for a bodacious bouquet of original writing by local and visiting wordsmiths.
Bodacious?
Yes. A bodacious bouquet. Okay. Mount Pleasant Elementary Choral Concert is Thursday, featuring the Lincoln Elementary Choir, beginning at 6:30 p.m. at the Mount Pleasant High School gym. And the Washington Optimists are hosting a dinner and presentation on Wednesday from 6:30 to 8 at the Washington High School Auditorium and Commons. This day in history.
Hey, man, Alex, I wanted you to know that bouquet, I think, is French.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
This day in history, at age 40, Michael Jordan played his last game in the NBA. And the number is amazing. In 2003, 21 years ago.
That's astounding.
21 years ago. Alex was a pup at best. And
Are you off the bottle yet?
He was 2.
Well, so he might have still had a bottle.
Who knows?
Who knows? There wasn't any peanuts in it. I know that. What is that sound?
I think an email came in.
Okay, we digress.
All right. Your daily dad joke. Jimmy, don't laugh.
Straight face, Jim.
Straight face.
Okay.
Why did the pony ask for a glass of water? Because it was a little horse.
That's kind of a double meaning there, isn't it, Alex? Alex?
Are we done with the joke?
That's it.
That was it.
That's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. It doesn't get any better than that.
I think that was a good one. Jimmy, we are out of time, but I thank you from the bottom of my heart, my good friend. Looking forward to the next time we get to see you. But thanks for being a super fan of our show. Please continue to do what you do.
Yep. Thank you, Jimmy.
Hey, good to see you guys.
You too.
Thanks.
And for the rest of you, thanks very much for joining. We love that you're here. Tomorrow will be a little more normal show. We'll be able to see your comments, so keep them coming. We enjoy that. If you liked what you saw or heard, share with all your friends and share with people you don't even know.
There you
because
go.
we like the viewership and the interaction. So until tomorrow, we get through this horrible storm that's coming. Button down the hatches, everybody. Here comes